Hey, hi, and welcome to my channel. My name is Chastity. Here we talk about beauty, entertainment, celebrities, books, movies, anime, TV shows, and kind of anything else that garners my attention this week. Now, before we get into today's video, over on my Patreon, we are talking about 6 videos I regret making. If you want to see that and more exclusive content, check out my Patreon. Link to that will be in my description box below, as well as in the pinned comment. So today, we're going to talk about Saweetie because, my God, what even were those clips? If you are unaware, a couple days ago, Saweetie had been trending for like, what, 48, maybe even 72 hours when clips of her Jingle Ball performance went viral. And they went viral not because her performance was really good, but because it was especially bad even for Saweetie. Now, the thing is, Saweetie has never been a great performer, okay? She's never had good stamina or good breath control. In order to prepare for this video, unfortunately had to go back and watch a lot of Saweetie's live performances to get a sense, because like Saweetie's a person, like when she first came out, I did like her. I liked the music. I think I liked her first little EP, then after that I kind of fell off, so I haven't really stuck by Saweetie. But I've never seen her performances, and I just genuinely could not believe that Saweetie had been performing like this for her entire career and people have just let it slide. I couldn't believe that. So I had to go back and watch her performances, and she has been always performing like this, and people have just allowed her to do this. If you go and watch like the views of her older performances, you see people saying just give her a couple years. I see the potential, she's gonna get better. And I do find like all those comments so funny because she really hasn't. Her technique has not gotten any better as a performer. In these new clips that have surfaced, you can tell that like she has forgotten the lyrics, which I think is crazy because like the song she was performing was like Icy, like Icy Girl, that song. Her most popular song, the song that she's been performing for the last, what, 3-4 years. I feel like there's any song that she should know from front to back, it should be Icy. But she don't know the lyrics today. Shout out to her DJ who was like able to like come in when necessary to kind of pick up the slack where Saweetie fell off. Also, like, she was like always out of breath, but I feel like it was much more noticeable this time than normally, because like normally she does do a cute little choreography or something, you know, give the girls a little, you know, 1-2 step. But like this time, like she wasn't dancing at all. She was just kind of like sashaying and like flipping her hair, and she was extremely out of breath, like extremely out of breath. Saweetie has been performing live for years now, and there has been no noticeable improvement in the long run. What I mean is, she'll have a good performance here or there, but she'll still have bad performances. She's extremely, extremely inconsistent. You do not know when you go to a Saweetie show or you go see her perform if you're going to get a decent, not great, because she right now, her best is still not great compared to a lot of the other girls. She's just okay, but she sometimes can give you a cute concept and a little cute choreography. Again, always out of fucking breath, but she usually can give you something, a little something something every once in a while. But that's not right. To be so inconsistent as a performer and expect people to want to buy tickets, you're asking for a lot. Because I don't know if I'm going to get good Saweetie or I'm going to get like extra bad Saweetie. And it's like, it's not even like she does this crazy choreography, which would explain why she's always out of breath. Like, no, her choreography can sometimes be cute. I've been watching her performances because of this video, and there are moments where I'm like, that was actually very cute. You know, it wasn't too complicated, it wasn't too difficult. It was cute. It was a cute little moment. And she's just so out of breath. The breath control has not gotten better. You would think after performing for so many years, like just from performing, it would start to get better. No, not at all. And then at one point, she does this weird, like almost bending, like it feels like it's supposed to be like the bend and snap from like Legally Blonde, where she like bends over and she like shakes her butt a little bit, and then she like kicks up her heels. It's I That's me. I shouldn't laugh. That's rude. I'm so sorry. But it's just like, baby, what are you doing? Like, you got on the stage. Like, she just seemed extremely unprepared to perform. Now, back to my point about inconsistency. Because just a few weeks ago, she performed at SNL, and again, it wasn't amazing, but it was good. Especially for Saweetie, it really looked like she had been practicing, and she had been, again, she was still very much so out of breath. Still out of breath. But we got choreography, we got dramatics. Like, there was a lot of charisma, a lot of personality in that performance. Again, it wasn't amazing, but it was very good for Saweetie, and it really looked like she was improving. But I'm hearing from people who seen her in Chicago and the people that were at the Jingle Ball, it was like, she's not performing good anymore. So she is very inconsistent. Every once in a while, she'll give us a little something. Because I noticed that. And she has a very, very big performance. I feel like she gives us a little something. And then when she has more smaller shows, it seems like she's not putting in the same effort, which I think is wrong. You should give the same effort regardless of the venue, whether you're performing for 1 million people or performing for 5 people. You should still give a show, right? And it doesn't feel like she's giving the same energy to maybe smaller venues, which is unfair for those people who've paid to see you. Do they not deserve a good performance because it's smaller? No. They should still get the same. People should be getting the SNL performance every single time. The SNL performance is better instead of getting what happened at Jingle Ball. I think we can all agree that the main reason why she got ate up especially bad this time is because she talked about being in like artist development boot camp and training and doing what she could to be a better performer. And we saw SNL and we were like, damn, she's really taking this serious. To then see her newest performances and being like, so what the fuck happened? Is boot camp really not working? Because that I really do feel like if she never told us that, she wouldn't have gotten ate up so much. But because we know that she's supposed to be putting in effort to be better, and we're not seeing like long lasting improvements, because we're seeing spurts of improvements, but we're not seeing consistency. And that is key as a performer, being consistent. Now, no one's expecting you to be at 100 every single time, but between like 85 to 100% is where you should consistently be. Every performance is not going to be exactly the same. No one's expecting you to do that. But we're expecting a certain level when you are a Grammy nominated artist. And that's what Saweetie is. I don't know why she's Grammy nominated. I think the songs are cute, but that's it. Again, her music, in my opinion, does not have longevity. At least not what she has recently been releasing. Because I generally do feel like her older stuff I can still listen to, but her stuff that she's coming out now, for me personally, let me make that very clear. For me personally, it doesn't have longevity. I don't want to keep hearing it. So it's like, you are this Grammy nominated artist and you cannot perform live. That's a problem. I believe that Saweetie is the greatest example of just because somebody is slim does not mean they are healthy. Saweetie, like I said, is a great example of being slim does not mean you're physically fit. Saweetie eats like shit. Her diet is extremely concerning. The things she puts in her gut scare me. They make my stomach hurt when I watch Saweetie eat. And you can tell she doesn't work out properly and she doesn't eat properly in her live performances. The stamina does not exist. There is no reason for me to see you live and hear the backing track more than I hear you because you can't keep up with it. It is crazy to me that she is allowed to perform like this because, like I mentioned, going through the old performances and people saying just give her time, give her time. I could name a whole slew of female artists that if they performed like Saweetie did, y'all would not give them a pass. Y'all would not accept this level of mediocrity from a whole list of female performers. But Saweetie is allowed to be like, it's okay, she'll improve. It's been years and there has not been any noticeable improvement. So what are we gonna do now? Now, like, I don't want to say that, like, Saweetie should stop performing until she gets better, because live performances is where, you know, musicians make most of their money. But I feel like Saweetie is unique because she has a fantastic personality. She's very good at selling and marketing herself. And I do feel like off of business ventures alone, she could make up for the loss of touring and performing live, just until she, at the barest minimum, gets that breath control in order. I don't know if she needs a new trainer, someone that's actually going to whoop her ass into shape, because again, you've been performing live for 3 years and you're still this out of breath. That's a problem. Moving on to my next point, the rap girls do not need to all dance. Because right now it's very much so expected of female rappers to also dance, which I don't think is fair, because no one is asking any of these male dancers to hit an A count, but we're expecting every single rap girl to dance, and I don't think every single rap girl needs to dance. I feel like Megan can dance if she wants to. She seems to really be good at it and seems to enjoy it. Doja, you know, I think Flo Millie's been dancing a little bit. The girls that want to dance and are good at dancing should definitely dance if they want to, but I do not believe that it should be the benchmark across the board that all female rappers need to dance. Like, I don't feel like Saweetie needs to be dancing, because again, she can't breathe as it is. Lotto, did y'all see her at the VMAs? That was a mess. The City Girls got no business dancing. They did Twerkulator and they were trying to do that very rudimentary choreography. It was not giving. Who else? Bia. Bia is another separate point of just, I like Bia. Does she give me a sloth of narcolepsy? Of course, but I like her music. She also don't need to live perform. She has no energy. She literally gives the girls nothing, right? But I do feel like the rap girls that want to and can dance should, but it should not be the rule across the board. Because, like, I don't want to see a Tierra Whack or a Rhapsody hit an 8 count. I want bars. I feel like if you have stage presence and charisma as a rapper, you don't need to dance. You see it with the male rappers. Well, not all of them. The ones that are actually good do give stage performance and give the crowd something. If you can keep a crowd's attention and again be personable, I don't think you need to dance. We are asking far more from our female rappers than we are from our male rappers. Because I think about the female rappers of yesteryear, they weren't hit 8 counts, all of them. They weren't all, like, you know, they had their little moves while performing, but they weren't like doing choreography, at least not all of them. And I feel like when you have charisma and you have stage presence and you got good music and good bops, you don't have to dance. And I feel like we need to stop pressuring all the girls who don't want to dance into dancing, because what happened with the City Girls, what's happening with Lotto, them girls cannot dance. No, they cannot. I feel like the girls that want to dance should continue to dance, and the girls who, you know, can have good stage presence and get a crowd just by rapping and moving around should continue to do that. I don't think it's right that we're forcing female rappers to do 10 times more work than male rappers. Male rappers, again, there is the select group of male rappers that can really do performances. Male rappers like Kendrick Lamar that like put on a show. I'm not talking about them. I'm talking about the niggas that don't do shit. Okay, you know, and you know exactly what rappers I'm talking about, with no type of stage presence, no type of charisma, like real dry, and yet people still go up for them. I just feel like it's very unfair that we're turning girls who don't want to be dancers into dancers in order for them to compete with each other. I feel like there's room for everybody. The girls that want to dance should be able to dance, and the girls that can't dance but can give you a good performance anyways should be able to coexist at once. I don't think either type of rapper is better than the other. The girls that can dance are fantastic, and the girls that don't need to dance are also fantastic. Let's just stop trying to turn everyone who's not a dancer into a dancer. Okay? Let rappers perform the way they want to. And you go to the rappers that really catches your eye. So yeah, that's it for me. Honestly, I just wanted to use this video to push my agenda that all the rap girls don't need to dance. Listen, I think it's pretty boring if because everyone's working with the same choreographer on top of that, so everyone's choreography is looking pretty much the same. So like, let's just have some girls that don't dance. like just in the mix to just like break it up a little bit, because again we're all bang, like the dude that's like doing everyone's choreography, he is fantastic, but he does have a specific style, and I'm seeing it in all of the girls' performances, and it's just like, let's just get something different. And instead of maybe dancing, let's have really interesting concepts and set designs, just add interest and flair in places that aren't dancing if you can't dance. That does not mean I want the girls who aren't good at dancing to stop. No. Like the Megans, the Dojas, the girls that are good at it, keep doing it. Oh, the Brie Runaways, like those girls, let them keep dancing. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking the girls that can't dance are being forced to by their labels. Let's cut that out, all right? If baby can't dance, let's pivot, let's move, let her perform. Teach her how to perform if she can't dance. That's, again, artist development. We need some artist development, okay? But yeah, that's it for me. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Check out my Patreon. I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye, guys.